Hey! Hi! How you doing? This is the Gamertron and welcome back to the Gamertron Show. Please click the link in the description and in the comment section for the trailer for the new upcoming Metal Gear game, Metal Gear Survive. Please go watch that trailer before watching this video. I would show you the trailer in this video, but for the sake of Konami being a copyright whore and not understanding the definition of fair use, I can't. So please go watch the trailer first, then come back to this video. Alrighty?
La 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 la. Oh. La 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 la. Oh.
Alrighty then, so you just watched the trailer for Metal Gear Survive. That doesn't look much like a Metal Gear game, does it now? Yes, it's true, Konami is back in the gaming industry apparently. After their embarrassing behavior and failures and controversy, they're back. With a new video game, a new title, a new Metal Gear game, a new Metal Gear title. Is it a sequel to Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain? Is it a sequel to Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance? Is it a side story, a prologue, an epilogue? No. It's a spin-off, alternate universe, zombie, co-op, survival game. Oh, Konami. Oh, Konami. Oh, Konami. You really are the worst. You really are the absolute worst, and you're so fig-headed and ignorant and arrogant and so out of touch with reality and what is going on around you that you really have no idea. Because you can't possibly have any idea whatsoever since you're making this game. How dumb you are, how despised you are, and the direction that the game industry is going. You are so out of touch, and this game is the absolute evidence of it. Where do we even start? Okay, so you're taking a beloved franchise whose creator and game director you kicked out, insulted, attacked, threatened. You're taking his game series, one of the game series that has put your company on the map, that made people aware of you, that helped build up your reputation in the 90s and the early 2000s, that if it's a Konami game, then it's a quality AAA product. That was until the past few years when you absolutely lost your goddamn minds, and we found out that you've been treating your employees like shit, incompetently marketed your games, and I don't need to get into this, you know this. Konami is awful. Whatever positive goodwill and reputation that they had when they first started publishing games has been eradicated. So what does Konami do after the shitstorm that surrounded Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain and its director Hideo Kojima? What do? Their first game after all of this is a new Metal Gear game. Except it's not really a Metal Gear game. It has absolutely positively almost nothing to do with Metal Gear. It's a co-op zombie survival game. So they're taking the name Metal Gear and they're slapping it onto one of the most cliched, most used, most made game premises of all time, the co-op zombie survival game. Now don't get me wrong, there's nothing necessarily wrong with co-op zombie survival games if they're done well, of course. And there is a possibility, granted it's a long shot, that Metal Gear Survive might be, again, it's a long shot, a good game. But the sad truth is, it doesn't matter if Metal Gear Survive is a good game or not, because the very principle, the very core of this game is rotten to the core. You're taking a franchise that has nothing to do with co-op survival zombie games, and you're making a co-op survival zombie game and just slapping the name of this franchise on it. Now, the Metal Gear Solid series has always had its moments of silliness. Moments and characters that are just out there. Full disclosure, the only Metal Gear game I've ever played is Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. I've never played any of the Solid games. So I can't really speak for the Metal Gear Solid fanbase. So I contacted some of my subscribers and followers, viewers, who are fans of Metal Gear Solid, and I asked them, are you happy with Metal Gear Survive? Is this what the fans wanted, what the fan base wanted? And the response I got was a resounding no. This was never a thought on anybody's mind. This was never something anyone had considered. While Metal Gear Solid, for the most part, is science fiction, there's a great deal of science fiction in Metal Gear Solid, no duh. But the science fiction, while absurd and magical at some times, it was constructed on the basis of science fiction involving science fiction technology, science fiction biology, cybernetics, that sort of thing. Metal Gear Survive? This is straight up fantasy science fiction. We got wormholes opening to alternate dimensions, alternate universes with zombies with crystal horn heads. Again, Metal Gear in general, is silly. It's very silly in many regards, but this has crossed the line of silly to almost parody in terms of Metal Gear. But you know what? You know what the saddest part about this game is? There's actually a few pretty cool ideas here. The zombies in general, these zombies, this design of a zombie, this version of a zombie. The zombies shown in Metal Gear Survive actually look pretty cool and unique. That explosive mechanical bow and arrow they showed off in the trailer, that looked pretty cool. The idea, the premise in general of a bunch of soldiers getting sucked into an alternate dimension with these bizarre zombies and they have to try and work together and survive, there's a decent premise, there's a decent idea for a decent game here. I would have loved to see a separate IP, a separate franchise using these art assets, these ideas and designs for a new game, not a Metal Gear game. And here's the worst thing, Konami could have easily taken Metal Gear off the title, just call the game Survive, take out that intro that shows Big Boss and the helicopter flying off from Mother Base, one of the main characters and a notable location in the Metal Gear series. Take out that intro part of the trailer, take out the Metal Gear in the title, take everything related to Metal Gear out of this project, just call it Survive, make a new IP, make a new franchise, give birth to a new IP, a new franchise, a new video game series. We really could have had some very interesting potential with this game, but no, Konami had to be Konami. They had to exploit one of their more notable franchises, they had to take interesting ideas for a co-op survival zombie game, and they had to put it in Metal Gear in order for brand recognition. But trying to use that brand recognition, trying to use the Metal Gear fans to sell this game that has nothing to do with Metal Gear, well, everyone sees it! You're not fooling anyone, Konami! The hardcore fan base already hates your fucking guts! The gaming industry, the gaming community as a whole hates your fucking guts! For how you treated Hideo Kojima, for how you've treated your customers! Everyone hates your fucking guts. And this is what you present as you coming back into the video game industry. A Metal Gear zombie game. If only the zombie designs, the premise, the zombies themselves, that cool bow and arrow, if only the ideas for this co-op survival zombie game, if only Konami had nothing to do with it, and it had nothing to do with Metal Gear, we may have had a quite interesting game with some potential here. But no, Konami had to be Konami, and they just had to corrupt and poison everything around it. A possibly good, possibly interesting zombie co-op survival game with some potential ruined for the sake of brand recognition to get people to buy the game, but that's only simultaneously pissing off the fan base because the fan base wants nothing to do with co-op survival zombie games. How, Konami? How do you even own a building? How do you have any employees? How is there a CEO of this shit show? No one's gonna buy the game. No one's gonna buy Metal Gear Survive. No one! Maybe the morbidly curious. Of course, the morbidly curious will buy this. And of course, video game reviewers and such, but people who are up to date with the game industry and know what you've done, Konami. They don't want to give you money. No one wants to give you money. You really should just stuck with your pachinko machines, your gambling slot machines, and your mobile games. You really should just stuck with those, because no one wants to buy AAA games from you. You couldn't have just faded away, sold all your properties, make what money you could and just go away, just fade away, let the company shut down, everyone goes their separate ways. No, you had to come back. You had to come back to remind people just how oblivious you are to the world around you. People don't hate you enough. You had to come back just to remind people why they hated you. And now, there goes wasted potential for a good Metal Gear game. There goes wasted potential for a good co-op survival zombie game. All because Konami wanted to squeeze out a few extra bucks from their Metal Gear fans. Oh, guys, I really can't tell you. I can't tell you how just disappointed. I'm not even angry. I'm not even sad. I'm just disappointed because those zombies looked actually genuinely cool. I would love to see a video game utilizing those zombies, if they had nothing to do with Metal Gear, of course. I think there's an actually really interesting premise for a co-op survival zombie game here, but it's associated with Metal Gear, and this is a poor bastardization of Metal Gear, and of course Konami's associated with it. Ugh. It's just a damn shame. Just a damn shame. Really, the only good thing to come out of all of this is that the music for that trailer was actually pretty goddamn awesome, and I hope they released the soundtrack or that individual song. The music for that trailer was actually really awesome. But this has been a video. What are your thoughts, feelings, and opinions on Metal Gear Survive? Let me know your thoughts, feelings, and opinions in the comment section below. I love reading comments. Get nearly enough comments. Please leave a comment. If you like the video in any way, shape, or form, please hit the like button. Hitting the like button helps you, helps me, helps everybody involved with the video. If you hit the like button. If you want to help out and support this video, then please share it on social media, Twitter, and Facebook. And if you want to help out and support me directly, then please consider pledging and becoming a patron on my Patreon. Anyways, guys, that's been a video, and I'll see you all later.